Hello, welcome to Prairie View. My name is Mark Wirtz. I'm the principal here at Prairie View Elementary. I'd like to invite you into a tour of our school. One of the things that we think is really important is where we talk about our core values of our school. It starts with safety. We have secured entrance. We really focus on the security of our students, and then we go on from there where we continue to teach respect and responsibility.
So that means this one has to be big.
We really value the whole child, educating the whole child. So on top of academic learning, we also focus on social and emotional learning as well. Students learn problem solving, managing emotions or stress, conflict resolution within the classroom and around the school.
We don't want everybody to have the exact same answer. Okay, are you ready? Go.
Each person in Prairie View has their own special curriculum. We each learn as a family, we all learn the same curriculum, but it's specialized for each kid. You just feel like you're in your right place, so it's a very welcoming community.
There are also opportunities you get to work in groups. Instead of just learning on your own, you can work in groups and collaborate and learn from each other, not just always from a teacher.
So one of the things I really like is the fun assemblies and traditions we have here. Math 24 competition, it's really fun because you do a tournament and compete with other kids from different schools, and it's really fun. We all go to a special newspaper class and we learn how to write journalism, and it's really fun because a special writing lady named Tracy Allette, she comes from the Easterly newspaper and she teaches us how to write. And then the volleyball game, where some 5th grade students from every class get to go into teams and go against the 5th grade teachers and other teachers, and it's really fun and you get popcorn.
So what I'd like to do is be able to show you a typical classroom. All of this furniture is brand new. You also notice a lot of work in here as it relates to just some of our standards of literacy and math. I would say that's one of the real great strengths of our teachers as well too, is they get to know your child.
So, congratulations, Miss Lacey. You are today's starter. You get 1 brag, 1 bummer, and a direction. This is something we do each and every week on Fridays. It's a great way for me to get to know the kids outside of the school environment and for me to connect with their families and find out what's going on with them. It makes my relationship better with them, and then I'm able to have kind of a background when I have to create something extra for them to do or a context to work in. I have some background on things that interest them or things that they're caring about.
So what did you create? So during reading class, we have different portfolios that the kids can work on.
Okay, very good.
And so in the beginning, I gave them a format to kind of know what that should look like.
What kind of format did you use online?
And now I've given them their own way of either using a Google slide or a Google Doc, or any way that they can show me that they understand one of our learning targets.
Let's kind of summarize our thoughts here, okay? So in science specifically, the students, we often have them be working with their hands, so very hands-on. I encourage them to be collaborative and to communicate through the process. How will we prove that that's saltwater? What do we need to do next? I ask them to try and be creative. We encourage them to make mistakes and to be willing to fix their mistakes and go back and start over. So that's what we encourage here in the science classroom.
All right, I'd like to invite you into our library. Okay, as you can see, a lot of natural lighting, very comfortable, and a great space for our students.
At Prairie View, we have a really wonderful school library as well as teacher-built library, and that provides us with books at all different levels of instruction. Can anybody think of a word that connects the cause and the effect together? We also employ some reading specialists that can give students that little extra boost that they need if and when they need it.
Because we are a small community, our gym and our schools are high traffic areas. Great opportunity for kids to really be able to focus on health and wellness activities as well. Our students really enjoy the outdoor environment that we have here. We really get a chance to see the wide open spaces that students get a chance to be able to play and connect with their classmates.
Here we go.
One of the highlights of our school is also our fine arts and music program. This is an area that we have veteran teachers who really provide a great experience for our students. Not only just a different genre of music, but they also pick up their instruments in 5th grade. One of the things that we really know that's important for our students is access to technology.
Disconnected? Yeah.
We want to make sure that our students are receiving that technical training as well too. So every student has one device, a Chromebook device. One of the things that we're really proud of right now is our innovation lab.
Besides just learning in the classroom, we also get to extend that learning. Like in social studies, we can make different things in the innovation lab.
In the innovation lab, you learn how to be creative and be able to think about something quick and then just do it. Like you take an idea and you actually build it. It's not like other schools where you're told to read it out of a textbook, which is really exciting. And so it's planning us for when we won't have directions in the future.
It really also represents voice and choice of our students. We surveyed them about what their needs are and what their interests are.
Definitely the student voice and choice. You know, the students are doing what they prefer and what they find enjoyable, and then also just allowing them to own their learning by deciding how they want to show what they know.
We're really proud to share more about our Smart Lab experience for our students. Can you share with us a little bit about what we're working on here? The Smart Lab really represents cutting-edge technology and hands-on learning. We're also really proud where this room represents what we call our 5 C's. So our creativity, collaboration, communication, critical thinking, and content. One of the things in the makerspace that students really like to do is be able to program and code.
In the Smart Lab, we learn how to do computer science and code robots and do everything, so we're just planning ahead for every different path career.
I'd also like to highlight that this is an important conversation for our parents here. When we developed this Smart Lab, we were the first school in the state of Wisconsin to have this Smart Lab. And that took a lot of work, it took a lot of planning, it took financial commitment by the district. And so they gave us this banner about learning is different here. And when your child comes here to our school, I think they will experience that.
Oh yeah, it's working.
I think we really try to engage the students with creative activities, so whether that's in classroom guidance or in math class or Smart Lab or Innovation Lab, we're really trying to make things creative, and we really emphasize project-based learning here in our school, and then try to find creative ways that they can find kind of another avenue to learn. So I would tell any family that we really emphasize the whole child. We really value working with all students, and that Prairie View is a great place to be.
Prairie View, it makes you feel like part of a community because there are just so many opportunities. You get to interact with people and have fun with your learning.
It's very welcoming and it's a lot of fun and you just feel like a family.
You were able to be one of the adults. You're able to act like an adult and still be treated like an adult, but you're still a kid. So I would come here because I like being treated like I'm an equal, which makes it really cool that everybody is equals here, and it's like a big community and it's really fun. It's just a great school.